Hello my darlings, it's Dion Dean back with another video. We are on video number 3 of how to look expensive, and this one's is going to be a little bit different. It's not going to be on clothing, rather this is going to be a beauty edition, and it's going to be more of a how to look expensive slash put together slash professional. And I'm doing this because I do not like to assume anything. As you guys know, my background is in fashion, but I also have a master's in education, and I worked as an academic advisor, as an internship coordinator, and as a college career counselor. And so my work was really preparing students to go out into the real world, whether they were in high school, college, or graduate school. So this is all coming from the fashion side, plus what I used to do in the office, as a part of fashion faculty, and as a part of a higher education professional, preparing students to look professional, to look put together, and to look expensive, darling, when they go on those interviews. And so once again, I don't like to assume anything, right? We think that our young adults and even our mid-professionals and our senior executives know how to look appropriate in the workplace, but we all know that one person in the office that looked like she ain't got no home training. And so my video is an educational video so that you can have that conversation with her, or just go on and send her this video. All right. So the first thing I'm going to talk about as it relates to beauty is your nails. Yes. And so this is the longest that I've had my nails for quite a long time, and they're looking a little long for me. This is not necessarily, I probably usually have it till there, but I was on vacation feeling myself in South Florida, so I said give me an extra quarter inch on my nails. Okay, so we talk about nails, and you can see I talk with my hands, and you guys have noticed this, right? I would not wear my nails like this if I was working in a corporate or professional setting. And it's because they are distracting, okay? The length is a lot, okay, when you're going into the professional setting. And so if you're going to wear nails, I would say to right about there is where you want to be, okay? So you see that? Right about there. You want it to be about probably a quarter inch long or half an inch. That's it. Because if you're going on an interview and you have these long dragon nails, I know in South Florida we got the casket nails, coffin nails, whatever they're called, vampire, I don't know. And you have diamonds and color, or rhinestones and colors and things like that. In an interview, what you want is for the attention to be on what you're saying and the content of what you're saying. You don't want the interviewer or the interview team to be distracted by all this. And so I'm guilty of that. I talk with my hands. It's the Jamaican in me. It is what it is. But in an interview setting, you do not want people to be distracted by your nail color, by the designs, and by the length. And so I already gave you the length. And if you wear natural nails, that's fine. A clear coat is all you really need. But I have some colors here that for me, I would actually keep nail polish at my desk for my students who were going out on interviews. And if they didn't have polish on, and I kept nail polish remover too. I was like, oh, you ain't going on an interview like that. Come on, let's do these nails. And so this is an OPI color. It's one of my favorite. Don't Burst My Bubble. I don't know how to... will it? I don't know if it'll do it. But this is Don't Burst My Bubble. Bubble Bath is another great color by OPI. Essie has a color, and I can't remember the name, but they have a similar nude color. Okay, so this is a nude pink, a pale pink color, pale peach, or just a clear. Something that's not going to draw attention to your hands. And this is also great as a beauty hack. This is great because if it chips, you don't really notice it because it's kind of the same color as your nail. So something, a pale pink like this, is absolutely professional and will keep you looking put together and expensive. And if you don't want to do OPI, Ulta actually has the similar colors, Revlon, L'Oreal. I just brought this to show you that you don't have to spend, $10 on a bottle of polish. You can spend $2 or $3. Even Wet n Wild probably has something similar. Sorry. But a pale pink color or a nude color is what you want to go for. If you're like, you know what, I feel like when I wear pale colors like that, I look dead. here we go. This is a light gray. This is a CoverGirl color that I got from Ulta. This is another amazing option. So a gray, a light gray. I wouldn't go into the pastel blues, pastel greens, and things like that for the interview process. Once you get the job, excuse me, and learn the culture of the office, hey, all bets are off. But right now, we're just giving the really great first impression because, as we all know, and I don't know if I've said this to you before or if you've been in one of my trainings, you have 3 seconds to make a first impression. So let's see. That's how long you have for the interviewer to decide if they want you on their team or not, okay? Or if they're even going to listen to what you have to say. So you want to make sure that in that 3 seconds, you are wowing them beyond belief, okay? So I know that first portion was a lot, but you're in my office right now, okay? You're in Professor Dean's office. So let's go on to makeup. Okay, so once again, this is subjective, and the colors that I'm choosing are subjective, but I want you, subjective, excuse me, but I want you to really get that natural is always, excuse me, is always the best option when you're looking to look put together and expensive, especially at the work setting, on the work setting, okay? So nude lips, okay, or a very peachy, pinky, something that is close to your natural lip color is what I will always suggest for the lips. And so, once again, you guys know, y'all know that's where I spend my money, okay? The makeup counter is where I spend my coin. So this is a Tom Ford color. This is Casablanca. And this is a pinky nudie color that is close to my lip color, and I actually have the matching lip gloss. When I just want to look just a little bit of color on my lips to go with a, you know, a very basic, or not basic, but a nude eye, this is what I put on. And so find a color that's close to your lip color and go for that, okay? If you want to go for something that's strictly nude, this is my favorite nude that I wear all the time. It's like a cult favorite. Excuse me, MAC Velvet Teddy. It's a matte nude color, and for me, this is another one that's just, and this one's matte. The other one has a little bit of a sheen, but when I just want to put on a matte lip color, this is it, Velvet Teddy. Do I have? Okay, I have enough left. I feel like I've gone through so much of them, but this is MAC Velvet Teddy, another one of my favorite nudes. A nude that I wear with like a brown lip liner. This is Fresh Brew. And I don't even know if they make this anymore. I'm pretty sure they do. But this is a true brown nude that I will put over a brown lip liner. And then Bobbi Brown. Bobbi Brown is actually one of my favorite lines when it comes to natural looking colors, natural makeup. Because they literally just stay within the pink, peach, and nude color spectrum. Is that what I want to say? Yes. So this is a color from Bobbi Brown. This is Bikini Pink. So it's a lighter pink, but I will put this over a brown lip liner, and it gives me the perfect nude color. So Bobbi Brown, if you're looking for a line that just stays neutral in the neutral palette, that's what I want to call it, not color range, that has a neutral palette, Bobbi Brown is my fave for that. When it comes to eyeshadows and blushes, once again, you want to keep it neutral. I wanted to share with you, and you guys have seen me use this over and over again, the Becca, which one is this? Becca Ombre Nudes Eye Palette. For me, this is my go-to. This is the one that I wear all the time. I'm surprised I haven't hit pan already. But all these colors, I use it for my smoky eye. I use it for everything when I have time to do like the actual smoky eye. If you're looking for a nude eyeshadow palette, this is my go-to. All right, so we want to stay neutral nails, neutral makeup. And so now let's go on to hair. Okay, so for hair, basically, comb your hair. Comb your hair. Literally, like, comb your hair, keep it well kept, whether it's long or short. Just make sure that you are well groomed. Make sure that you are polished. I actually, when I'm going on an interview or when I'm going to an event, I will make sure to show up 15 minutes early so that I can spend 10 minutes in the bathroom and get myself together. So I have my makeup with me. I have a brush with me just to make sure that I'm well coiffed and put together for that first 3 seconds of a meeting. So really, comb your hair. That's it. Comb your hair. And so it is that easy. So that was it, really. I just wanted to share with you the tips and tricks that I use to look professional and put together and expensive, because honestly, I feel like when I say expensive, it put together goes right along with it. Because if you've ever seen somebody who dresses very well, they look put together. They look like they spent time on their look, and they very well may have been in the bathroom just putting one coat of OPI on their nails and putting on some nude lipstick and walking out the door. But it's the way that they have put it together. So I just want to give that to you. And then also, I was thinking about this because this is one of my favorite books by Bishop Jakes, Instinct. And whether you are a Christian or not, whatever faith you're in, this book really preaches what I'm kind of talking about, because every office, every business, every corporation has a culture, okay? The strip club, that's a culture. The law office, that's a culture. The courtroom, that's a culture. The nail office, nail salon is a culture. If you work in retail, that's a culture. And so what you want to really think about is, what is the dress code for your jungle? I should say culture, your jungle. It's a jungle. Strip club is really a jungle. Oh, my phone's going off, sorry. But the strip club is a jungle, law jungle, courtroom jungle, bank jungle. And so, and the book talks about that a lot. You just need to understand the jungle that you're working within. And so, you know, I worked in higher education, and when I worked in K through 12, I didn't show my tattoos at all. I have tattoo here, I have tattoos on my legs. I didn't show it there. When I went to the college setting, I showed it once or twice, but it was because I was in a different jungle. I was in a different culture. Now that I'm working for myself, child, I got casket, coffin, whatever nails these are. I'm wearing rings. I got the tattoos out, cut my hair, do my hair any type of way. I can do that now because I'm working for myself. But even within that, when I'm on a speaking engagement, I don't let my tattoos fly. I cover up. I'm still demure. I like to kind of see where I am and what I'm doing, and I dress accordingly. So with this video and this portion with beauty, I want you to understand the jungle that you're in and assimilate. When you go home, you can do whatever. Throw on a blue wig, purple wig, green wig, pink wig, wear whatever rhinestones you want to wear. That's your jungle. Your house is your jungle. But understand that when you're going into a work setting, you do have to assimilate to that culture in some way. So I hope this has been a blessing to you. It's a longer video than the others, but like I said, I don't like to assume that everybody knows how to dress, when to dress, what nail colors to wear, and I don't assume that, because when working in higher education, stuff that I thought was common knowledge, like don't wear underwear with a seam, with tight clothing. Like, why do I see your panty line? You know, what bra should you wear under certain items? Why aren't you wearing a slip? Do you even know what Spanx are? I used to have so many crazy conversations. That should be a video. All right. Anyway, love you. We never pay retail. Give it a thumbs up if you have learned anything. And I have about 2 more videos that I want to do on how to look expensive and how to look put together, and I will leave a link to my book in the description. And if you have any questions about how to look expensive or anything that you really have a hunger to know, you can email me, or you can just leave it in the description. All right, love you. We never pay retail, and we always look expensive. Expensive, expensive. Bye.